Good morning, student. Yesterday we have done the proof of irrationality numbers, correct? Now come to the next topic, that is decimal expansion of rational number, and this is the last topic of your this chapter. Then after that your chapter will be over. So just see here, decimal expansion of rational number. As you know, you have already studied in 9th class as a terminating, non-terminating. But here is you have to do some another way to find it is rational or irrational by the some theorems. Okay, here you don't have to use any long method, you don't have to use any conversion method. Here you have to use 1 and 2 theorems. By this theorem you can get your answer as rational or irrational. So just see here the theorem 2.7, and this theorem is very important to understand. Okay, now see, just see the theorem. Let x be a rational number whose decimal expansion terminates, then x can be expressed in the form of p by q, where q and p are the co-prime and prime factorization of q is in the form of 2's power m into 5 power n, where m and n are the non-negative integer. Just understand the theorem, what I am saying it. I have taken one example to understand this theorem. 3 by 8. As you know, 3 by 8 is a rational number because it is divisible and it is in the form of p by q. Correct? I have written here. Now you just see this 3, you can write as a 3 by this 8. 8 is a 2's cube. Correct? If I want to convert in this 2's power m and 5 power n, I am including. How I included? This is depends on your division also. Just do the divide of this. 8. See how you will have to do. Here I am writing. You can write here, I am writing 8 and 3. If you are dividing, you will get this 0.375. Is it clear? So, if I am adding any 5's power 3 and 5's power 3, there is no kind of any use, because if I will multiply, they will divide also, because I will multiply both the side to make it as a 2's power m into 5's power n. Is it clear? So, you just understand the terms, how to solve the questions. Okay, just you have to convert the terms in 2's power m into 5's power n. Then you can say that if it is giving in denominator, it is giving us 2's power m into 5 power n, then this number is called as a rational number. Is it clear or not? Yes. So this is the way you have to say, and this is the theorem 2.7. Come to the next theorem, theorem 2.8. Let x is a p. It is the opposite of this. Here we have to say that is it rational or not. Here already it is a rational number. You have to say that it has a decimal expansion which are non-terminating or terminating. Is it clear? So just see here. Let x p by q be a rational number such that prime factorization of q is in the form of 2m into 5n, where m and n are the non-negative integers, then decimal expansion of x terminates. Now we consider the rational number whose decimal expansion are non-terminating. So it is opposite of it. Already it is in the form of 2m into 5n, but you have to say that this is the terminating or non-terminating by using the theorem. Is it clear? Now come to the next. Theorem 2.9. Let x p by q and q is not equals to 0 is a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is not in the form of 2m into 5n, where m and n non-negative integers, there x has to be decimal expansion which has non-terminating and repeating. Are you getting? If it is not in the form of 2m into 5n, then you can say that that number is a non-terminating and repeating. Is it clear? So these 3 theorems are there which is used in the exercise 2.4. Very easy. There is no any kind of explanation required for the theorem. Just understand by your this language. If you understand the language, you can understand the complete theorem. Is it clear? Now come to the exercise 2.4. This 2.4 I am solving first question. Just see. Without actually performing a long division method, state whether the following rational number will have a terminating decimal expansion or non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. You have to say is it terminating or is it non-terminating. Just see, I am solving first question. Just understand how I am solving. This 15 I can write as it is, I can write, or 3 5s of 15 I can write. Both are correct. Okay. So 15 I am writing because I require denominator. I have to check by the denominator. I don't want to check with the numerator. So I'm not changing numerator. Just see here. 15. This 1600 I can write as C here. 16 into 100 I can write, correct? Again you can see 15. This 16. 16 I can write in the form of what? 2's power 4. Correct or not? Yes or no? Yes. After that I can write one more thing. This 100 I can write as a 25 4's 100. Correct or not? Yes. So continue. 15 2 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 2. As you know, this is the square of 2. This is the square of 5. This is already converted. Now you can see if base are same, power will be added. We have done in the 9th class. So 2 to the power 4 plus 2 into 5 to the power 2. What I am getting? 15 by 2 to the power 6 into 5 to the power 2. Now you can see this. 2 to the power 6 and 5 to the power 2 I am getting here, and it is in the form of what? 15 by what? 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. Correct or not? Yes. So what you will write here? Denominator is in the form of 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, so that 15 by 1600 is what? Terminating decimal expansion. Correct or not? Yes. So this is the solution of this question. Very easy. Just see here, because you have to use this here, the theorem 2.7. Is it clear? Now come to the next question. 13 by 3125. Just see how to solve this question. Again I am doing the same thing, factors. First I am writing as it is, 13 by this 3125. If you are not getting directly, just do this process. 3125, yeah, like this. Correct or not? How you will do this? Ending with the 5. So 5 1 5 6 are 30, 5 2s are 10, then 2 remaining 5 5s are 25. 5 1s are 5, 1 carries, 5 2s are 10, 2 carries, 5 5s are 25. 5 2s are 10, 2 carries, 5 5s are 25. 5 5s are 25 and 5 1s are 5. You can understand this, and as you know, this is I am getting 1 2 3 4 5. So 5 to the power 5 I am getting. As you know, for the making as it is at in the form of terminating or decimal expansion, I am including here 2's power 0. As you know, if any power become because as a 0, we are considered as a 1. Again the question is same. So what I can write? Yes, what I can write? The denominator is of the form 2m into 5, and so that what you will write? 13 by 3125 is terminating decimal expansion. I am considering that you are getting the questions. Now come to the next of that same questions. Now I am giving you some question for the homework by yourself. Try it. I am giving you here. Third question you have to try. 23 by 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 2. By the seeing this term, already you are getting that this is correctly, it is the decimal expansion form. Correct? 17 by 6 you have to try. Then 7 by 80 you have to try. I am going with the fifth question. Just see. 1 to 9 divided by 2's power 2, 5's power 7, 5's power 7 and 7 powers 5. Correct? Now just see. By looking this term, you can see 2 already is there, correct? 5 already there, but here is 7. So because of this 7, I will not say that this is our form of 2's and into 5's m. Correct or not? So what I will write here as answer, just see here. Here you can see here, this is the one, this is the one. Correct? I am writing the answer. Just see. Here denominator is in the form of form of 2n into 5n. Hence, it is a terminating repeating decimal expansion. Okay, so that it is terminating repeating decimal expansion. See here, you are getting 2's power and you are getting 5's power. You are including 7 also. As you know, this 2 term I am getting, that means it is my terminating, correct or not? But I am getting some extra. Whenever I am getting some extra number together with the 2's power and 5's power, then I can say that this is a terminating but repeating decimal expansion. Is it clear? Now come to the next. 35 by 50. Again, convert this number. I am using another pen to explain. 35 I can write 5 7s are 35 or not, correct? Same 50 I can write as a, what I can write, 25 2s are, correct? I can make more, 5 into 7 upon 5 into 5 into 2, correct or not? Yes. So I can write here 5 by 7 and 5 into 5 into 2. First, remove the same numbers. 5 and 5 cancel. What remains? 7 by 5 into 2. Again you can see this is again denominator in the form of 2 the power m into 5 the power n. So that what you can write, hence 35 by 50 is terminating decimal expansion. Is it clear? Or one more thing I want to say, I have go for the, if I want to stick here only, so just see, put 35 as it is and you can see here 5's power 2 into 2's power 1. So again you can say from this only as a denominator in the form of 2's power m into 5's power n. But I am giving you more extra, okay? Now come to the next question, question number 2. Write down the decimal expansion of following rational number and show whether these are terminating or not. Just understand. First understand the question. Write down the decimal expansion of the following rational number. It means already question is saying this is your rational number, but you have to write in the decimal expansion, correct or not? And how you will write, just understand by this. What you can write? First I am taking 13 by 125. Just understand the question. What the question is saying, 13 by 20, 21, 25. So I will write this as a 13 by, this 125 I can write 5 into 5 into 5. Why? 5's cube is 125. Correct or not? So I can write this as 13 by 2's power in 0 and 5's power 3. Why? Because already it is saying rational number. Correct or not? Question already saying. So the denominator in the form of 2's power m into 5's power n. Correct or not? So this is your decimal terminating number. Now we have to convert this number in the form of decimal expansion. So just understand how I can do it. Now you can see here is 5 power 3. So I will multiply here also by, you can write first line. This is a decimal expansion. This is a decimal terminating expansion. You can write like this, terminating. Okay, the solution you can write like this. Now you have said that this can be converted in the decimal. So you have to convert. So I am multiplying. See, 5's power 3 I have, so I am multiplying same power. So just see, by multiplying 2's power 3 in both numerator and denominator. Just see, 13 into 2's power 3 upon 2's power 3 into 5's power 3. Now just understand why I multiplied, because I want here as a down, as I want all the numbers in the zeros. Okay, so just see here how I can see this. 13 into 2's power 3 is 8. Correct? Now see here, 2's power 3 into 5 such. Whenever the power is same, the base will be multiplied. We have done in the 9th class. 2 into 5 power is same, so I am writing once time. 13 into 8. I think so you know the 13 is table. Or if you don't know, you can multiply by the 8 also. 8 3s are 24, 4 2 carries, 8 1s are 8, 8 plus 2, 10. So 104. After that, 2 5s are 10 and 10's power is 3. So what you can write, 104 divided by 1000. So you can write in decimal form. How? Just see, 1 2 3. So above you have to increase the point after before 3 points, before 3 numbers. So what you will write, 0.104. So this is your answer of this complete question. Is it clear? Now come to the second question. Second question is 1458862 Just understand, again I am writing this is in the form of, again first I am writing converting this number in the form of what? Factors. So just see, 625 is a square of 25. Correct or not? You can write like this, 25 square. One more way you can convert, 14588. This 25 is a square of 5. So as you know, 5 squares 2 square. As you know, this will come as a 5 power 4. So what you can write? 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Correct or not? So this is in the form of, or you can write 2 power 0. Again you have converted this number in the form of what? In the form of 2m and the 2n. So what you will write? This is decimal terminating number. Now you have proved that this is a decimal terminating expansion. So you can convert it. How? By multiplying something. You can see here a 5's power 4 already is there. I have to make it as 1000. I have to make it as something same. So what I will do? I will multiply with the same power with the 2. So what I am writing? By multiplying 2's power 4 in both numerator and denominator. Just see, 14588 into 2's power 4, above also 5's power 4 into 2's power 4. Solve it. You have to multiply this term. You can apply, you just do the multiplication. I am writing directly the answer because I have calculator with me. So just do the answer by yourself. Just I am writing the answer, 233,408 upon 5's power 4 and 2. Again the power is same, base will be multiplied. So what you will write? 233,408 upon 5 2's are 10's power 4. So just see, 233,408 upon 10's power 4. It means it has how many zeros? 4 zeros. So you can increase the zeros, 1 2 3 4. Before 4 decimal you have to point, you have to do the points. So just see, this is the converted in the decimal expansion and this is your answer of question. Third question I am giving as a homework. Just try 49 by 500. Very easy. Same way you have to try. Just apply it. Okay. Now come to the next. Next is, this is the space remaining for the third question. I will give you the solution next. Just see. Now come to the third question, which is the last question of this, of your this. Correct. Now just see. For the following decimal expansion, decimal decide whether these are the rational or not. First, by the seeing the terms, you have to decide this is terminating or not, or rational or not. If these are the rational, then write the note on the prime factors. Correct. Just see how to do the solution. As you know, first I am solving here. 0.120, 1200, 1200, 4 times 0. It means it is increasing and is not a what? It is not a rational. Correct or not? Because it is a continuously going on. We always say this is a irrational. Now we have to consider and we have to solve and to say that is it rational or not. So just see, first of all, just understand the solution and it should be in the form of the normal number. Just first understand. You have done in the 9th class 0.120, 1200, and like this. If this number are like this, what you will write for this? This is solution I am writing is, just understand the solution. This is what? Decimal expansion. But non-terminating. Correct or not? Non-terminating. Terminating. Correct. This is the non-terminating. And also what? Non-repeating we have done in the, I think so. I am considering that you have the old things in your mind. We have done in the 9th class very thoroughly. What is non-terminating and non-repeating. So please be sure what is it. Or if you don't know, just go back to the 9th class homework copies and classwork copy. You will get the idea about against. Okay. So just see. This is non-terminating and non-repeating. So it cannot be. It can't be right in form of P by Q's form, correct or not? As you know, this is not written in the P by Q's form, so that it is not a rational number. Very easy. By looking the question, you got the answer. Now come to the next question. Question number 2. Question number 2 is 27.12142842857. This is the number we have, and it has a bar. You can see the bar, okay? And as you know, we have done so many questions on the basis of bar in the 9th class. Correct. Now see here, I am writing the solution. Just see how I can solve this question. 271.42857. I can write as like this again and again. Correct or not? Because it has a bar. Correct. So this number is a non-terminating and recurring. Non-terminating but recurring. Here is non-terminating, non-repeating. But here is same. So what I can write? As you know, which numbers are in non-terminating and they are repeating, we always can be right in the P's by Q's form. We have done so many questions in the 9th class. So I can write this. The decimal expansion number can be right in P by Q form because it is what? Non-terminating but recurring or repeating, whatever you can write, but recurring, so that this is a rational number. So it can be right in 2m into 5n form. Is it clear? So this is the solution of first and second. Third question I am giving as a homework, and we have done before so many questions just like that. So try it. If you are not getting, I will give you the solution, but try it. Okay. Now this chapter is over. I am giving you some questions to the homework. Try it by yourself. These are the some questions I have. Just try it. See, sum of the power of prime factor of 196. You have to find the prime factor of sum of the prime factor. Okay, you have to say answer. HCF you have to find. Then in the decimal expansion of rational number you have to say, is it what? Prove that following are the irrational. We have done in the exercise before. What can you say about the prime factor of denominator in the following rational number? This is the some questions I am giving you as a homework. Try it, and the chapter is over. I am writing here the end. Okay, chapter is over. Next chapter will be polynomial, and before that I will give you some solution part of your homework question by the clips, by the pick. Okay, I am not solving one by one again. I will give you the solutions by the picks. Okay, thank you.